Hey everybody, we're back with Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been saying for a long time I want to do a Yu-Gi-Oh! Stream. Am I going to do a Yu-Gi-Oh! Stream now? You see, it's kind of worrying that you say that, Teak, because that's the name of the protagonist from Persona 4. And he's like the least hot of all of the protagonists of Persona. How you doing, Teak? How is this coming through? Anyway. So, Yu-Gi-Oh! I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! Seriously in years. Every now and then I'll boot up a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game to play, and I do still quite enjoy the card game. I just don't want to keep up with it anymore. Yu Narukami is probably more like a 6. I mean, Tatsuya from Persona 2. Hey, Chanson. How you doing, buddy? Is the sound coming through alright for you guys? The one thing I'll say about this game, this sucks, but you're trying your best. Hopefully we'll be able to cheer you up a little bit in some regard. I don't know how much we can do, but we'll try and have a good stream for you, Chanson. You can't hear the game audio. It's saying the game audio is up on the stream, but I can't hear it. That sounds right. Let me check Mega Man quickly. See, that sounds better, so it's not a problem with the audio, the game's just probably quiet. Yeah, so the game's just probably quiet. Tell you though, Tatsuya from Persona 2, and then Maya from also Persona 2. Let me check the options, see if I can turn it up. That's probably better. So, do you guys know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh? I hope you do. Because we're not doing the tutorial because I already know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. So, this is how Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution works. The main game is... These are all the anime series. The original, Duel Monsters, GX, 5Ds, Zeal, Arc V, and V-Rains. Used to play in tournaments. Well, I hope you'll enjoy this then, Chanson. You see, that's the fun thing, Teak. When I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually playing it, what I remembered from the show really helped. So the way this works is... Oh, you're talking early show. Alright, the way this works is we pick one of these and then we play the duels from the anime. Oh, I haven't watched it since 5Ds. And I never finished 5Ds. And as far as the game goes, I was never into synchro summons. And I know Zeal introduced the Xyz monsters that I have no idea how they work, and I don't know what these two did. These are all the different shows. So the way the original Yu-Gi-Oh series worked, the card game didn't have actual rules until the Battle City arc of the original manga, which was the second arc of the anime. So before that, it was all bullshit. After that, if you're into the card game, it's actually kind of entertaining to watch because the whole thing's proper. Admittedly, GX had a problem early on of Jaden getting a card every week that would lead to his victory, which was really stupid. No, not counting Season 0. The card game only turned up there whenever he faced Kaiba. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go from the start here. And, play the duel. A great pick. Oh god, there's so many good picks from Season 0. So, let's skip that. Okay, you know what? No, we're not doing tutorial. Let's do this as a normal duel. Let's use the story deck. So the way this works is whichever... We go through the duels that happened in the series. And whichever way... Whatever the deck was... Like, we're going to use Yugi's deck as it was right at the start of the series. And Joe will be using his deck as it was at the start of the series. Posted. Let me see this. That's good. I like that. What's happening? I missed what I left. Dark Lord Duelist, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thank you for the follow. So yeah, the way the main campaign of Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution works is you play through each duel of the series with the decks. Which is great, because it means that I'm not using... I always go a second. We're not using the, You're not stuck with one deck, and the decks also aren't trash. It makes things a lot more interesting than just doing the same thing every time. So Joey goes first, he's placed the monster in face-down position. We're going to draw a card now as it's our turn. Let's see what we've got in our hand. Swords of Concealing Light. And this card results, change it all to face down. It's not bad, that's a good defensive card. Welcome to the stream, Dark Lord Duelist. How you doing? Element Dragon, following effects, attributes. Nothing on the field yet, so we'll leave that. Mirror Force is always good. That's a level 6 monster, we'll have to tribute something. Okay, so because Joey has set a monster in face down, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Dragon Dwelling in the Cave with its 2000 defense, and I'm going to put it face down on the field. And I'm going to end this turn. Ah, you got to get your game on. Oh, it's tributing. Knight of the Red Lotus. He's going to take out the Dragon Dwell in the graveyard with that. But because Dragon Dwell in the graveyard was face down, was in defense mode, we don't lose life points for that. So that's good. What do you got? 1800 defense, worth remembering. The super deep and dramatic Yami voice. No, this is just a regular duel. Yami doesn't actually appear in the series until Yu-Gi duels Kaiba. Now, Mirror Force is destruction of all attack position monsters when a monster attacks your side. Alright, so what do we got? This isn't bad. Ugh. Main issue I had back when I played Yu-Gi-Oh! In college was the Blackwing decks, which everybody had one, and they were pretty bullshit unless you had Consecrated Light, which completely broke the deck, and then the person who had the Blackwing deck would just not play with you anymore, which was funny. Can activate Swords of Concealing Light, which forces him to turn that monster face down, and then we're going to attack with Blazing Impachi because it has 1800 defense and we have 1850 attack. You remember that for later? So we see how this goes. DD Warrior. Oh, this is going to be nasty. He's just declared an attack. The effect of DD Warrior, however, after damage calculation, when this monster battles a monster, banish that monster, and then banish this card. So DD Warrior is actually pretty effective in that regard. He's going to take damage for it, 650, because both monsters are in attack mode, and that's the difference. But he'll also remove this monster from play. So he takes 650, then both monsters are removed from play. What do we got? Another dragon dwelling in the cave. Element dragon. I'm going to throw dragon dwelling in the cave and face down. And I'm going to end my turn. We're working on something. Blazing Impachi. Now he's going to attack us, but because Dragon Dwelling in the Cave has 2,000 defense points, and Blazing Impachi only has 1850 attack points, he's going to take 150 damage, and no card will be destroyed. Alright, next turn. What do we got? And that's destroyed. Armored B once per turn. Half the attack. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Okay, what's this? Earth. Is it? No. Green's wind. What does that do? That's fire, and that is counted. 500. Yeah, let's summon Element Dragon then. You haven't lost in 3 years. That's a good record. Good record. Okay, so because Dragon Dwelling in the Cave is a wind type, if this card destroys a monster's opponent by battle, we can attack again with it. And because this card is fire type, it gets an extra 500 damage, 500 attack points. You now want to lose. What kind of deck do you run? Okay, so we attack with this. Destroys it, Joey takes 150. And then because of the effect, we get to attack again. Which only does 1500 because the effect of the attack boost was because of the fire card that Joey had out, we lose that. Okay. What do you got? What do you got? Show me what you got. Okay. No. Mainly odd eyes. I used to run an elemental hero deck. That's pretty nice. Honestly, I've not played it properly in years. You have exactly 3 normal monsters. You can special summon this card by removing from play 2 normal monsters. We have 3 cards. Only one of them is a normal monster. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tribute Dragon Dwelling in the Cave to summon Firewing Pegasus. I like elemental heroes. My entire strategy tends to run around Miracle Fusion, which I really like. It's pretty versatile. It's not broken, it's beatable, but it requires some trickery to beat. Or some bad luck on my side, and I like that. I don't see the appeal of a broken deck. I don't see the appeal of winning all the time. Mask change. Good. I don't really use the mask heroes myself. But I'm talking after having been out of the game for years. Alright, what do we got? Ninja Dog who's mastered Extreme Ninjutsu. Ninjutsu? Okay, summon Great Angus. Okay, I'm gonna end this turn here because I can afford to wait. I'm gonna tribute. Was it gonna be the red eyes? No, he's actually gonna attack. What's going on with this? Ooh. That's nasty. He's gonna send this one to the graveyard. Yeah, I got out of it before Xyz monsters became a thing. Synchro summoning was a little much for me as it was, but Xyz monsters... Ugh. I wanted to watch the World Championships, I think from last year, but the problem with them was, despite the competitors being from across the world, the commentary was only in Japanese, which I felt kind of ruined the appeal. Okay, activate Mirror Force, destroying both those monsters. And now if Joey doesn't do anything, excellent, we can win this turn. Set Darkhold just in case. Summon Ninken Dog. And let's end this. Sack the life points directly. And then again. And one more time. For my victory! I don't know what Link monsters are. I gotta say, the game does seem really poorly put together. Like, the whole interface here and the way it's all set up feels like you'd probably find it in a really budget game. Thanks, Jansen. Okay, so the next duel. See, there's your difference, Teak. Yugi, Yami. Yami. So now we do the deep voice. One thing I do really like about is Legacy of Duelist. I have Legacy of the Duelist on PC. My friends bought it me for my birthday one year. And it was super disappointing. Because I couldn't even build my deck. Because the cards that I needed, some of the cards I needed were DLC. Which is incredibly disappointing. Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution comes with everything. And then they added a lot more. You know, if that's the one bit you're gonna pull up on, because Yugi doesn't wear that outfit until Battle City either. Same with Kaiba. Kaiba's still in the purple coat at this point. Like I say, this game feels cheaply put together, but it has, like, I think it had like 4,000 odd cards at launch, and then they added like an extra 1,200. All included, which is really nice. Rock. Suck it, rich boy. So, if you remember this duel from the anime, what happened, like, even the background hasn't changed. You'd think they'd have a difference there. If you remember this duel from the anime, it eventually ends up with Kaiba summoning 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons, with Yugi only winning because he manages to draw all 5 pieces of Exodia. And the way Exodia works is if you have all 5 pieces in your hand, you win. That's it. Yeah, at least there's a game. Alright, let's see what we got. Summon Skull. Beaver Warrior. I'm gonna set this. Damn it. Alright, well, it's continuous, so that's something. Let me set Swords of Revealing Light. And I'll place a monster in face-down defense position. And with that, Kaiba, I'll end my turn. Not my beaver, warrior! This actually does leave a problem because the 2 monsters we've got there require tributes. This only works with a normal monster, what the hell's the point of it? Okay, so Sangen's the only thing we've got we can put out. Sent from the field to the graveyard, 1 monster with 1,500 or less. Attack. Cannot activate cards or the effect of cards. Can't name for the rest of the turn. I think Kaiba's supposed to be like 18. The weird thing is that the anime has him in the same class as Yugi, Joey, Taya, and Tristan. But he looks like he'd probably be at the youngest, like, final year. Okay, we're gonna set Sangen face down. And all I've got is Raigeki. I'm gonna destroy all the monsters that Kaiba controls with that. Yugi is 14. Kaiba is not 14. Kaiba is not 14. Play your card, Kaiba. Oh boy. Alright, let me see. Mystic Elf is a good idea. Give me the defense I need. Shuffle my deck. Ember is not 14. Activate Heart of the Underdog. Show that I just drew the right leg, the left leg. The software was closed because of an error. Well, that was fucking wonderful. The idea that only 4 copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon exists is weird. Like, original Yu-Gi-Oh! Was really weird for those super rare cards. Let's try this again. I have to restart the duel now. That stuff could not have ever been mentioned in the series. Chances are it all appeared like between chapters of the manga. Yeah, there's lots of copies of Exodia. It's like, I like Battle City for like actually setting the rules of the game out, but when it gets to the god cards, especially the Winged God of Ra, where you have to read the Egyptian inscription on it to summon it, that was just bullshit. Because at that point, you've gone against the entire thing of we're gonna make rules to this game and follow them. Because at that point, you've ruined it. Mai legitimately won the duel with Yami Marek, and then they pull bullshit out so that she doesn't win. Yeah, one of the god cards. Dual discs seem incredibly impractical for actually playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, even in Universe. It's like, okay, we could just sit down and play the card game, or I can strap this to my arm so we can use holograms. You know, I'll sit at a table, thank you. What is that, 1300? Grappler. I don't think I'm going to be allowed to fuse my Mammoth Graveyard with anything to destroy it from the inside. That's a lore joke. Okay, set monster face down defense. Leave that. That sounds like it could be useful. You have to assume, with them all being in the same class, that they're all the same age. But because of the wildly different designs between all of them, it doesn't make sense. God damn it. That model actually looked so low poly. Oh, Hitatsumi Giant. I have a plan. Evil Warrior. Alright. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is... I'm gonna activate Graceful Charity. Yeah, Tristan has a crush on Joey's sister, which is more reasonable if they're all 14 and Serenity is like 13? But still, the whole thing feels like age wasn't really thought out. Very low poly. Let's see. Mammoth Graveyard, Toriki, and... I'm gonna send Beaver Warrior. Oh no, I only discard 2 cards, cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fuck him up. Yeah, again, the idea that my Valentine is 18 is... But again, like, the whole thing has to work with my ended up having some kind of romantic inclination with Joey. The whole thing's really not great. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to put Sangan out there. And that's kind of all I've got at the minute. That's 2. In case you don't know... Ooh, right leg of the Forbidden One. In case you don't know, you can only have 3 of the same card at max, if it's not forbidden. The whole thing comes down to they just need to be high school kids. The entire high school premise falls apart immediately with Duelist Kingdom. Pegasus was on his own private island. I assume it was in international waters. But yeah, like, the idea of the cast being high schoolers really only works for the early section of the manga. In the actual anime, them being high schoolers means absolutely nothing. Well, Pegasus is also the creator of Duel Monsters, in a world where Duel Monsters are apparently the most important thing. Paid them off profitably. If you're paying people off, that can't be a profit. Okay, I'm gonna put Beaver Warrior face down. Which kid are you thinking? What are you thinking about, Dark Lord? I guess, yeah, no, Mokuba was on the mainland when they kidnapped him, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put Griffor in face down. I'd like to summon Gaia the First Knight, but I feel like one of these cards could be a trap waiting for something like that. Yeah, Mokuba. With a big 4? Big 5? The executives of Kaiba's company, were they in the manga, or were they just added for the anime? I can't remember. Because I feel like they probably covered it up. Alright. With stats like this doesn't seem like a monster that should be level 5. Okay, let's summon Gaia the First Knight. Because it's level 7, it requires 2 tributes. Maybe. It's been a long time since I've read the manga. Get Mystic Elf back. Wait. No, 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 no. Giant Soldier of Stone. Alright. Give it a minute. Don't trust those face down cards. They've not done anything yet. They're probably attack related. He's leaving his field wide open. And that bothers me. Alright, let's do this. There it is. Good thing I did that then. If I did this... Oh... The big 5 did, or the big 4, I forget how many of them there were. And they were Kaiba's employees at the time. In the anime, they came back twice again, yes, so it'd be 3 times. The Virtual World filler arc, and there were 2 Virtual World filler arcs. The one that happens between Duelist Kingdom and Battle City, which is fairly short, and then the one on happens during Battle City, where the blimp gets intercepted. And yeah, no, they try to kill him there as well, so it's 3 times. How long does this last? This is continuous. That could be a pain. Alright. What do you got, Kaiba? It really bothers me that they made Heavy Storm illegal last time I checked. Yeah, let's throw a Horn Imp out there. And I'm gonna turn Griffo for the minute. What's this? 13, 26, 38, 54. That's not enough yet. Let's not put all our eggs in one basket. There it is, the gate attack. Gotta end our turn then. If you just like playing the card game, this is pretty solid. It's got so many cards, so many different variations of everything. Structured duels from each part of the anime, which is all good. If you're after something with a bit more spectacle, you're not going to get that because it's very clearly as little as possible in its design. Like, you think we'd have different backgrounds to go over it. Even the PSP Tag Force games had more interesting backgrounds than this. Of course, Kaiba found love with Obelisk the Tormentor. Okay, I'm gonna summon Tribute Riffle for this. Alright. Tell me I'm wrong. Okay. God damn it. Like I say, tell me I'm wrong. Alright, what's this new card? Yeah, throw out Heart of the Underdog so we can try and get some more out of this. Currently, that card's a pain. Kyber Man. No, I don't think Kyber was ever interested in people. I mean, I say Obelisk the Tormentor, not even as a joke. Kyber was always way more interested in the cards than people. And Obelisk was the one he had. Why do I want to destroy 3 monsters with attack in my deck? Tribute 1 dark monster with 1,000 or less attack. Your opponent takes no damage until the end of the next turn after this card resolves. You can look at your opponent's hand and all monsters they control, and if you do, destroy the monsters among them with 1,500 or more attack. Then your opponent can destroy up to 3 monsters with 1,500 or more attack in their deck. I'd have to have a very specific kind of deck for that to work for me. Did Mokuba ever interact with Rebecca? I mean, he set up the, a little duel arena for them. For her and Yugi, but did he actually interact with Rebecca Hawkins? Alright, I'm gonna set this. He did. I can't remember that. Oh god, Waking the Dragon. I always forget about that because it's entirely filler and exists just to add a little bit more time between the end of Battle City and the start of the Millennium Arc. And you know, Battle City is a big important arc, and the Millennium Arc is the final arc. So this card is a pain. I need to be rid of it. Yeah. We'll see what we get in a minute. This is being drawn out. Battle Ox. I should have moved Horn Imp into defense mode. That was a mistake on my part. Yes, because I could do with something to summon. Celtic Warrior. Activate it again. We have a winner. Raigeki. Summon Celtic Guardian. Or sacrifice these two to summon the Dark Magician. Yeah, like, the whole arc exists in a really weird place, since it's basically the end of Battle City leads directly into the final arc. It's just a case of, oh cool, thanks for showing us around, Ishizu, I hope Marit gets better. Bye. And then that's it for like a whole arc of filler. And then they just go back like, hey Ishizu. Okay, don't be a trap. Not too bad. Alright, that's not too bad. But we're in a position, we're in a good position. Okay, so what do we got? Another Swords of Revealing Light, but we'll summon Celtic Guardian. My general strategy with a face-down monster card is assume the defense is going to be kind of high. Not a trap card. Duke. Who was Duke? Who was Duke? Was he in Wake of the Dragons? Was he the dude with the hair? I forget so much of what happens in that arc. I remember that a lot of allies and previous duelists reappear for no real reason. Oh, Duke Devlin, of course. I have no idea. Hey Ninja, how you doing, buddy? Dungeon Dice Monsters. They made a game out of that. I have no idea, he just kind of disappears after Battle City. Let's see. Pot of Greed, summon 2 cards. Karibo and Left Arm if the forbidden one. Let's summon Silverfang. I'm gonna put a Swords of Revealing Light in face down. How'd you do, Ninja? What time did you get? Yeah, he just kind of disappears. You've got the Dungeon Dice Monsters game. It's weird how many Yu-Gi-Oh games there are that aren't actually Yu-Gi-Oh. Like Duelist of the Roses, where it's like, what if the War of the Roses, a historic English war, was done with Yu-Gi-Oh characters and cards? Or Dungeon Dice Monsters, or I think there was a Capsule Monsters game. The whole thing, like, just the fact they kept doing those was really weird. Yeah, Capsule Monsters. Oof. Still, 133 is a good time, Ninja. Forsaken Kingdom, I don't remember what that was on. I remember Forbidden Memories, I don't remember Forsaken Kingdom. But there were that many Yu-Gi-Oh games, there's like 8 Yu-Gi-Oh games on Game Boy Advance alone. Always work to improve, Ninja. Alright, Heart of the Underdog again. If I have 2 Heart of the Underdogs, will they activate separately? Alright, so level 6, summon Skull. So let's tribute Silverfang. Yeah, Dungeon Dice. People accused Yu-Gi-Oh! Of being a Pokemon ripoff back in the day, which was basically entirely because it was an anime with monsters in any regard, and we hadn't seen a lot of anime at the time in the West. Capsule Monsters was the Pokemon ripoff of Yu-Gi-Oh! Though. You can chain. Nice. But since this is the final turn, not really a need to. And I suppose the question isn't whether or not I can chain it, it's whether the game will let me chain it. 127 is a good run for Claire Ray. This happened at night on the roof. Okay, and now we've got the next one. Like, you look through these and they silhouette them, and it's pretty obvious who it is. It's Yami versus Weevil, Joey versus Mai, Yami versus Meiko Tsunami, Joey versus Rex Raptor, Yami versus Bakura, Yami versus Panic, Joey versus Bones, Kaiba versus Yami, Taya versus Mai, Pegasus versus Kaiba, Yami versus Mai, Joey versus Bandit Keith, Yami versus Joey, Yami versus Pegasus, Yugi versus Bandit Keith. To be fair though, like, look how many duels there is with this. And then it finally ends with Yugi versus Yami. So that's got to be the final duel of Battle City, with Yami versus Yami Marek. And then these have to be the this has got to be Waking the Dragons, right? Probably is. No, the guy with the hair was Darts. Now I remember. Yeah, right at the end. The final battle to send Yami's soul to rest was Yugi had to beat him in a duel. It was really good. After his win against Seto Kaiba, Yugi was puzzled to receive a package from Maximilian Pegasus, the creator of Duel Monsters. Inside the box was a videotape. Yugi inserted the tape into the VCR and Pegasus' face popped up on the TV screen. Greetings, little Yugi. I am Maximilian Pegasus. I've heard some terribly interesting things about you. Yada yada yada. Pegasus steals Grandpa's soul, and now we have to go to Duelist Kingdom. Priest wouldn't work, he's Egyptian. So the reason Yami immediately faces Weevil when they get to Duelist Kingdom is because Weevil, who is a Duelist champion, he appeared on TV against Rex Raptor and won in a championship match. He approaches Yugi on the boat to Duelist Kingdom. He's like, hey, you're Yugi, you beat Seto Kaiba, right? Can I see your deck? And Yugi's like, sure! And then Weevil takes all 5 pieces of Exodia and throws them over the edge of the ship. And so now we don't have Exodia anymore, and Yugi's like, fuck you, Weevil, we're gonna fight now. With cards. Bury Yugi alive. So by this point, we should actually have a different deck. Shouldn't we? There's the issue with Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything has to be solved with card games. Field spell, destroy them. That's interesting and very risky. Mammoth Graveyard, Wasteland. Dinosaur. Set that. And this could work for me, because Weevil uses a bug deck. So he's not going to have any dinosaur, undead, or rock monsters, probably. Well, that was fast. Can't believe he managed to summon Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth that fast. the best I've got. Beverly Ultimate Great Moth. Major bitch of an enemy. It's a pain to summon unless you do what Weevil just did. Yeah, Duelist of the Roses, I didn't enjoy Duelist of the Roses. I like Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't enjoy Duelist of the Roses. This is just a card game, pure and simple. So yeah, unless you do what Weevil just did, Beverly Ultimate Great Moth is a pain to actually summon. Pot of Greed is going to draw 2 cards. Big Insect. We could be in for a problem if I hadn't just set Mirror Force, which will destroy all of his face-up monsters. Attack position monsters, but all of his attack position monsters are face-up anyway. Okay, I'm going to put down Swords of Revealing Light, because I'm probably going to need to buy some time. But we'll see after this turn. Oh yeah, Season 0, Yami would have done, like, absolute... would not have put up with that shit. Season 0, Yami set a dude on fire once. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series brought that up once. The idea that Yami is Mai is supposed to be this noted duelist champion, and she loses to Joey, who is a newbie at that point, and then loses to Taya, who doesn't play duel monsters. The bit where he sets the dude on fire. I summon Celtic Guardian in attack mode. And fuck it, I'll attack. I've never bought Shonen Jump. I've only ever bought collections of like the volumes of Shonen Jump manga. That's the point, actually. You want to talk about Mai? Mai almost beat Yami Marek. The only reason, like I said before, the only reason Mai loses to Yami Marek is because of bullshit plot that they made up. Which is so infuriating. Yeah, Yami Marek puts up the best fight against Yami. Stood by it at a school. They had Shonen Jump at a school fair. We never got anything that cool. Yeah, the whole thing... Yami Marek was really bullshit. Just the god cards in general, whenever they were brought into play, was bullshit. And it's a shame because, like, Battle City was where the rules were defined, and then they immediately threw them out whenever the gods were in play. Ah, great. Ah, boy. To be fair, the whole thing of, like, you're not allowed this kind of thing in the house, and then the one time you break that rule, is the time you get the chapter where Yugi sets a dude on fire. And it's like, you know, maybe there's a point, actually, to that. Alright, activate Swords Revealing Light. This buys me 3 turns. Kaiba's evil side being destroyed was always kind of weird. Just the whole Mind Crush thing was always really weird in the way it was handled. Come on, give me something I can use. God damn it. Okay, Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress #1. Send those 2 away. This is cool, dude. He sets a dude on fire. Cool stuff. Okay, 1400. It's not going to compete with that. But if I throw Sangan out at the minute, we have to turn to work it out. What do we got? 2300, and then equip Horn of the Unicorn to Gaia the First Night. That could work. We're building something here. That's going to be a pain, isn't it? It was nice of you to show me that card, but not let me see what it does. Son of a bitch. Right, where's one of my Mystic Elf? Damn it. This is gonna get nasty. Throw down Mammoth Graveyard in defense. This is... what do we got here? Gaia the Dragon Champion, Gaia the First Night plus Curse of the Dragon. 2600, but Gaia? He's 2300 and already requires 2 tributes anyway. That doesn't seem like a very good net benefit, since it basically costs 4 cards to summon that. Okay. Really needed Sangan to survive that last turn. We're gonna have a problem here. There goes Swords of Revealing Light. If I can't do something this turn, we're fucked. None of that will help me. I needed 1 more card for this. That's 2800. Got nothing. Great Moth is the breaking point. The rest of this, Mystic Elf could survive. Mammoth Graveyard can't survive either of these 2. My plan was to get Guy the First Knight out, equip Horn of the Unicorn, and it's 3,000 attack, and... High fives the sky. That's actually something they have in some of the games. I think they introduced it in Tag Force 4 or 5. Part of the cards was basically an ability Yami had that basically manipulated probability. So the next card he needed when he really needed it would be the card that would save the day. And they added a mechanic like that in, I think, Tag Force 4 or 5. And called it Destiny Draw. You could choose one card out of your deck and tag it as a Destiny Draw. And when you were at a point where you were losing, you'd gain access to the Destiny Draw, draw that card. All I've got is Mystical Elf. Wouldn't work. Forest is screwed me over. Yeah, basically. Throw this down. This battle is done. It's like, if it wasn't for Forest, this would still be on 2600, so we could add Horn of the Unicorn to Mystical Elf and boost its defense up to 2700. But as it is, that'd be pointless. We have one more turn. And we got nothing with it. Attacks with anything, it destroys Sangan. Which allows me to put a card in my hand, not on the field. None of these help. If I'd thrown down... What do we got? One of them equipped with... One of the other cards equipped with Horn of the Unicorn might have bought me one more turn, but it wouldn't have been great. Let's try that again. I like that you can actually use your deck, though, and you don't have to unlock that option. The issue with that is you have to unlock cards, so my deck isn't currently available. Karibo could have helped. Karibo I don't think was in my hand. Could have saved me. It would have just bought me another turn, and I don't think it was going to go anywhere. Hold on to Burning Land, because you know he's got a field spell. Try and make us go differently this time. Yeah, no, But like I say, it would have just been another case of it would have added another, like, one more turn, and I had a feeling that battle was done for anyway. Drawing it out further just would have been tedious. Okay, what do we got? Something with 1500. This will work. Put it there. We'll see what he has. Him not summoning perfectly Ultimate Great Moth on the first turn helps. One turn is sometimes all you need. Alright, let's summon Gaia the Fierce Knight. I don't really believe in this deck, honestly. Especially when the fusion monsters it has are that worthless. I feel like a lot of it is gonna be worthless. Like, seriously, who has Mammoth Graveyard and doesn't have a deck specifically built around it? Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. That's worrying, he's got a perfectly Ultimate Great Moth with 3800 attack. Oh god, fucking Yamibakura. All these darkness plays. Dude, this deck is not built around a specific theme, it's a mess. And the whole point of having decks built around specific themes is so everything works. Like I had an Elemental Hero deck, everything worked between that. Okay, so we'll attack this dude, because we'll actually do damage to his life points. But this deck is kind of... Yeah, Boy, I hope I manage to summon Baby Dragon and then Time Wizard so I can have 1000 Year Dragon. Because at this point, what in Joey's deck is worth anything? Well, it's a good thing I had Mirror Force. That's probably the reason they let you use your own deck. The problem is you still have to unlock all the cards. I really wish Yu-Gi-Oh! Games like this, because it's tedious seeing every Yu-Gi-Oh! Game you play having to unlock all the cards again. Because you can guarantee whatever deck you use yourself, your cards are not going to be available immediately. And I really wish they'd just make all the cards available for you. Jinzo. Joey doesn't get Jinzo till Battle City, though. It's one of the rare cards he takes. He takes it from one of the brothers. The Esper brothers? Set that. We shouldn't have Jinzo yet. Sangan. Summon Skull or Thunder Monster and Monster Zone. Destroy all monsters in product control. Defense less. They're not equal to the attack of that monster. Yeah, that sounds great. Jinzo is good. Jinzo's ability to immediately destroy any trap card on the field is good. Nice. Does Weevil have Insect Queen at this point? Or is that just in Battle City? This entire duel was a mess in the series. Oh great, another Mammoth Graveyard. That's 3. All 3 of them. Like, it's bad enough having Mammoth Graveyard when your deck doesn't revolve around dinosaur cards anyway, but having 3 of them when your deck doesn't revolve around dinosaur cards is a case of why. Joey gets it. Yeah, Joey does get Insect Queen off Weevil. Does he ever actually use Insect Queen? Like, he gets... I think Red Eyes Black Dragon from the Rare Hunter. A Jinzo from the Esper Brothers. Insect Queen from Weevil. What does he take? No, he takes the Red Eyes Black Dragon from Rex Raptor. Get confused here. 1200, 1000. Just flip this. No, he doesn't use it. Alright, do the overkill just to be sure. Okay. The rare card he takes from the Rare Hunter was his card, because the Rare Hunter took it from him previously. And I forget what that card was. But he takes Red Eyes Black Dragon from Rex Raptor. Yugi takes Red Eyes? I'm getting confused now. I have Yu-Gi-Oh! On my list of things to rewatch on Netflix. And I need to get around to doing it. This isn't Yugi's Dark Magician, though. This was Arcana's Dark Magician. Arcana had the blue skin Dark Magician, while Yugi had the regular Dark Magician with the blue clothing. He gets it for Joey. Joey says to keep it, and Joey intends to get it back from him at a later point by winning it in a duel. What did he get from Rex Raptor? The Dark Magician. No, that was one of the visual... Like, look at that. The colouring is completely different. The purple clothing, the clear skin. The specific Dark Magician card is the one Arcana had, which was one of the whole things of that duel, that Arcana used the Dark Magician as well. Well, that happened. Didn't he? Huh. I'm completely misremembering. And I also just remembered that he fought Mako Tsunami in Battle City. Because I also forgot Mako Tsunami. Let's see. Dinosaur, zombie, rock. None of that matters. Yeah, I'd forgotten that Mako Tsunami turned up in Battle City. At the aquarium of all places. Yeah, no, you're right. I remember it now. A specific bit. But yeah, I'd like the ability to... I'd like, if not just having all the cards unlocked, the ability to just unlock all the cards. You know, you say that, Chanson, but don't forget Duelist Kingdom was bullshit with its duel fields. Like how the duel against Mako Tsunami gave Mako an advantage because they fought on a water-themed duel field. You know, considering the original design of the Harpy Lady cards, I can believe that. Yeah, my Valentine has the ability to know what card she would draw next, because she sprayed them with perfume and could smell the difference. So she cheated. Yeah, Yami's... It's not even just Yami, Yugi's... I'm pretty sure Yugi's the one who picks that outfit. Just like head to toe leather. Alright, let's see how badly this is gonna go. Whips, tight leather, and skimpy outfits. Oh wow, we've got Baby Dragon and Time Wizard in the immediate hand. I just remembered something though, it's like, we never see Mai win a duel, but she's a finalist in Duelist Kingdom. And we're pretty sure she doesn't do what Bandit Keith did, and basically stole the starships. So she won against somebody. We also know she beat Rex Raptor because she wins the room on the ship from him. We just don't see that duel. Okay, so Baby Dragon. Year Dragon. The fusion between Time Wizard and Baby Dragon. And the Flame Swordsman, who, again, like some of the other cards we've seen, is not worth a fusion. Oh hey, I even have Polymerization in my hand. Huh. This has started off too well, I don't trust this. Yeah, she lost to Panic. She wins against Rex, we don't see the duel. She loses to Joey, to Panic, to Taya, and then to Yugi. But the only duel we ever see her win in the anime is the one with the movie star. And I'm pretty sure that was filler. And I don't remember if they actually finished that duel before he tried to kidnap her. No, I don't want to discard 2 of these cards. No, let me cancel Graceful Charity. I can't go back. I can't cancel Graceful Charity. Where we go? Organization, Dark Hole. Get rid of these 2 then. No! Why did it start off on the left? This game's interface is kind of shit. Mine is not 18. There goes basically everything I had. You know what? I'm restarting this duel. This duel has already irritated me. We're restarting it. And my has to have been in the 20s. Now let's try this again. There's Time Wizard, there's Polymerization. Again, why is Rude Kaiser level 5 when nothing about him says that he should be? Once per turn, you can toss a coin and call it. If you call it right, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. You call it wrong, destroy as many monsters you control as possible, and if you do, take damage equal to half of them. That's not worth it. And of course, the original series, where most of the cards didn't have special effects, the special effects were specific cards. That's weird. Mine shouldn't be 18. Mine shouldn't be 18. Also, why are both Joey and Yugi's decks filled with worthless cards like this? Normally, the only reason you'd have a card like this would be as fodder for some kind of chain. Mine. That could work, I'll hold on to that. See, my deck makes sense. All of hers are winged beasts and revolves around the Harpy ladies. Alright, we'll have to do this now or we're going to lose. Activate Polymerization. Summon Thousand Dragon by fusing Time Wizard and Baby Dragon. What the fuck are these two spaces? That's weird. Hold on to that. But specifically destroy Battlestorm. Don't need it getting too strong. I don't remember 2 extra spaces in the middle in Yu-Gi-Oh! I was 24. That makes sense. Did the dub say she was 18? Earth monsters. That's wind. That's Earth. She was a card dealer. You know, I vaguely remember the card dealer thing. Activate Graceful Charity. What have we got? Battle Ox. And Worthless. Get rid of that. And that. Summon Battle Ox. Battle Ox is Earth, so I will do this, which boosts its attack by 500, while lowering its defense by 400. And then battle. Okay, she's got a Harpy Lady. And we'll end our turn. Okay, Monster Reborn. That's risky. That is very risky. Okay, she selected heads. If this lands on heads, we lose both monsters. If it doesn't, then we're okay. We're okay. Hates Dorian? Again, this feels like information, like Chansum said earlier with Kaiba, that wasn't actually in the story at any point, was just in like a profile between like maybe the end of a chapter, or only in the volumes. Bottomless Trap Hold. Good, it's a good card. Well worth having. Well worth having. Okay. Battle Ox. Attack. There goes the Harpy Lady. Let's get a look at that. That's not the design that they used at that time. Okay, we might work this out. We're going to turn this entire duel around and come up from behind to win. I hope. Unless Maya's got something up her sleeve. Yeah, let's activate Graceful Charity again. What do we got? Grave Robber, spell card. Okay, get rid of Tiger Axe and Grave Robber. 4 different... Really? I did not know that. Joe was 60. Why were they all in the same class then? It's entirely possible Joey and Tristan were just idiots and were held back. Okay, Battle Ox and Koji Kosi. Let's go with Axe Raider. Yeah, it's going to turn out Kaiba was actually in his 30s. Okay, attack with Battle Ox. Attack with Axe Raider. See, I don't use field cards myself because of how awkward they can be, but when they work, they're good. And, you know, when you come up against an opponent who's actually making good use of field cards, it can be so infuriating. That's why you've always got to have something to take out spell cards. Time Wizard. Some Battle Ox. And let's finish this. I'm gonna demand it to be canon now that Kaiba was in his 30s. I'm pretty sure that's not how dueling works, Joey. You could be a selfish prick and still win. There's also the pretty neat thing if you can do like any duel like this as the opponent once you win. But let's progress. Yeah, Duelist Kingdom was a bad idea. They just let a bunch of people onto the island, most of them being kids. Like, the number of adult duelists in Duelist Kingdom is actually kind of small. Most of them are kids, and they have to fend for themselves whilst winning duels. Yeah, basically. Honestly, at this point, who knows about the specific ages at specific times. But, yeah, Duelist Kingdom was a bad idea. Yes. Yes, it does. But yeah, the whole thing with Duelist Kingdom, no food, no shelter. Just like wander the island running into other duelists until you win enough star chips to get into the castle. You need 20 star chips to get into the castle, you start with 2. It's probably to make the robot look sophisticated, Chanson. Mokuba's 13. I'm thinking back to Mokuba's first appearance, he looked more like 10. Like his first appearance in the manga after Yugi beat Kaiba. Alright, let's see how bad this is gonna get. Oh, we got the moon. Pegasus is not 24. These ages are terrible. This can't. This is bothering me. We need to stop talking about the ages. It's like that thing with classic Resident Evil, where you look at the age of the STARS members in the first Resident Evil game, and Jill's supposed to be like 23, and a graduate of Delta Force. And Rebecca's 18, and the medic on an elite police unit. Japan has a weird thing with ages. Your move! We still only have those two worthless ones. Yep, Gaia the Dragon Knight champion. Again, not worth using. I did say Curse of Dragon, didn't it? Yeah. It's not worth turning those two into one, that's terrible. Jude was supposed to be 15? Were the twins called Tag and Anzu in the English version? Because if they were called Tag and Anzu in the original Japanese, then it's hilarious that Taya decided to name one of her kids Anzu Jr. Alright, I need to figure out what we're doing here. Either of these be thrown out is going to get destroyed by this. Unless we throw one of the this equip card to it, and I don't want to do that with those low-level monsters. I feel like Jaden should have just married Yubel. Doesn't matter whether she's real or not. Should have just married Yubel. This whole thing makes me feel like the epilogue chapter of the last Harry Potter book, where it's revealed who everybody married. And it turns out like everybody in Hogwarts married other Hogwarts students, rather than like anybody else who went to a different school. And in like every case married somebody in the same year. Like, Neville and Luna felt really weird. Okay, wait for it. Ritual summon Whale Fortress? Oh, that's worrying. Fortress Whale. Good thing I had Mirror Force. That's always the single biggest concern with ever doing anything like that. Like, yeah, I'm gonna pull out my trump card, and bam, monster you will not be able to defeat. And then you attack and it turns out they've got a trap card that will just immediately destroy that monster. It's like, fuck! Why did they let an 8-year-old into Duel Academy? Also, I feel like there should be some kind of oversight in Duel Academy because that place was seriously messed up. Alright, summon Curse of Dragon. What's this? Attack the moon once per turn when the battle position of a rock type monster you control has changed. It doesn't really matter, honestly. I'd just be flipping this. And why would I flip this? Okay, destroy this. Like the Obelisk Blues get to live in essentially a castle. The Rye Yellows get to live in a regular building, and the Slifer Reds live in basically motel rooms. Like somebody should have put some kind of oversight into Duel Academy. Is this before or after he went back in time to Duel Paradox with Yugi? You think that made it awkward for him if it was before? This feels like they just decided, like, yeah, no, what happened after the series ended? Well, we had to say people got married. Who could the main character get married to? The only female characters they tended to interact with, maybe? Because that's what it feels like. Alright, throw down Horning. I want to hold on to Horn of the Unicorn for the minute. Attack this one. Okay. At least we know what that's got now. Like, it feels really slapdash. Like, who can we throw the main characters together with? The only female they interacted with on a regular basis. And that's it. They should have just said, Yusei married Jack. It would have made more sense. Or Crow. Jack or Crow? Maybe Crow. Because Exodia existed before the God cards were thought up, maybe. It could have been an interesting twist if they had that, like, introduce the God cards and then retcon Exodia into being a God card, but specifically only Yugi had him. And you could tie that into Yami's entire existence as to why Yugi had that card. Could have been interesting. Could have worked Exodia out as like an opposite of Zork, though, also, which could have been interesting. I think that could have worked. That could have been interesting. You wanted to work that out. Okay, now we'll attach Horn of the Unicorn to the Dark Magician. I don't know, I mean, a lot of the mythos was thrown together later. God damn it. Especially when you remember that Yu-Gi-Oh! Started off as like not specifically about the cards. It wasn't until like a bunch of time later that the card game became a major thing. It was just supposed to be another game. Well, that's my victory. Hey. No, it was actually kind of easily won. So what do you think, guys? Should we face off against Rex Raptor with Joey, or should we move on to GX for a bit? Just to mix things up. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Generation X! Oh, what do you got, Dark Lord? Kaiba did find love. Weird. Okay. You wanna go to GX? What about the rest of you guys? What do you think? Really, a Shizu? Huh. Yu-Gi-Oh! DMX. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and then we will switch over to GX then. Yes. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is the one where they went to a school on an island specifically to learn how to play card games. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Yeah, I'm surprised Kaiba would have gotten with anybody that wasn't just a life-size cutout of a Duelist Tormentor or somebody wearing a Kaiba mask. Yu-Gi-Oh! GEX Generation X. The next king of games. Jade and Yuki versus Professor Crowler. Because Crowler was a major dick that everybody thought was a woman for so long. It was the lipstick. Kaiba means baby dragon. Fair point. Thanks to Yugi and his friends, dueling had become a worldwide phenomenon. I would have thought it was thanks to Kaiba more than anyone else. Kaiba was obsessed with that. Couldn't live with the idea of having lost. But I feel like it was Kaiba who made dueling a worldwide phenomenon, being the one who funded almost all of it. The only thing Kaiba didn't do is create duel monsters. Like, all the funding into duel monsters came from Kaiba, the duel discs, and everything, which allowed them to do the holographic duels anywhere. Plus shutting down an entire city for a duel monsters tournament. That was Kaiba. Oh, I forgot that, yeah, I forgot that Yu-Gi-Oh! GX starts with Jaden basically bumping into grown-up Yugi, who now looks like Yami, but they take very special care not to show his face for some reason. He funded something. It was basically Kaiba. Why don't you take this winged Karibo with you? His hair looks like a Karibo. Yeah, I feel like the whole thing is just that they didn't want to figure out how to make Yugi look when he was older, so they just made him look like Yami, and then didn't show his face specifically to avoid any issues with that. So yeah, Jaden Yuki turns up late for the duel exam to get into Duelist Academy. And Professor Crowler decides, I immediately don't like you, and decides to duel Jaden himself to prevent him from getting in. And then Jaden wins. And Professor Crowley likes him even less for that. You gotta love the thing of like, oh hey, how do I get a cool blue uniform like yours? But they've already got Jaden in the Slifer Red uniform. Here we go. That would have taken more creativity than they were willing to put in. Let's see what we've got. Elemental Hero, Thunder Giant, Tempest, Rampart Blaster, Marina, Flame Wingman, Electrum. Yeah, let him wear something other than his Battle City outfit. Each time this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent with 600 attack. Gains 100 attack, loses 100 defense. That's interesting. That's a tricky card to use, but it could work out pretty well. Burst Tricks. Birthright. Hey, what did they get rid of? Spark, man. Bastard. How dare you? So... yeah. That's a fine. I'm fine with that cannon, Jansen. I wonder if you... because, like, okay... if you control, while you control another face-up elemental hero monster, your opponent can't target this card for an attack, and this card can attack your opponent directly. Okay. If you have two of these on the field, does that mean your opponent can't attack either of them, or is that an unwritten rule that they actually can? Domino City is like a hot topic on every corner. I'm gonna throw Burst Tricks out actually. Not yet. No. Not yet. I want to see what that card was. Ancient Gearbox. Working up to Ancient Gear Gold, aren't you? Okay, this is getting a bit irritating. This isn't even a full turn yet. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Activate. Let's get Sparkman back. There you go. Dust Tornado. Set that. And I want to summon Nospi. This could work out. A little bit of work and Nospi could work out. Wind and Earth, but no point here does he have Great Tornado. Like, Flame Windman? Great Tornado is a really good one. Itagarasu. I remember what that is. Itagarasu. It's familiar, but I feel like that's because of stuff other than Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, and that's 700 attack. No. 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 I know Yatagarasu from? I'm pretty sure it's not Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a name from something else. Oh hey look, Winged Karibo. This card is sent to the... If this card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, for the rest of this turn you take no battle damage. Just a lot like regular Karibo. But it's winged so that, you know, it's not the same as Yugi. Oof. That's a bullshit effect. What was this? Interesting, so it wouldn't have actually done anything if I didn't do anything. Fair enough. So let's destroy that with Sparkman. And then use Nospi to attack directly. You know what? I'm actually kind of... Nospi's kind of growing on me with this idea. It always bothered me that Heavy Storm ever made the ban list when Dark Hole wasn't in the ban list. First Tricks. See what we got. It's fine. It's like, okay, so Dark Hole destroys all monsters on the field. It works. It's not broken specifically because it affects your monsters as well. Heavy Storm destroys all spell and traps on the field. It works because it destroys your stuff as well. And it's weird to me that one was banned when the other wasn't. Oh, what are you doing with Ancient Gear Knight? I think I've won anyway. If an elemental hero monster attacks a monster that has a higher attack, the attacking monster gains 1000 attack during damage calculation. Alright. I would have won this turn anyway, thanks to these guys. Oh fuck it, let's attack Ancient Gear Knight. What does this do? Yeah, no, if we attack directly, then it's an exact amount. Alright, thanks for joining us, Dark Lord, and thank you for the follow. Hope you've enjoyed this stream. We don't usually stream Yu-Gi-Oh! This is a stream I've been meaning to do for a while, and I don't know when, if ever, we'll do Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. Just want to warn you. But thanks for joining us, man. I appreciate it, and you know, it's always fun chatting about Yu-Gi-Oh! With some stuff. You take care. We got like another 45 minutes. We got maybe 2 more duels. Yeah, the face. Cyrus Truesdale. You know what? I'm glad Bastion, at least. Because I was going to say, like, oh, hey, Bastion, are you in Cypher Red as well? And he shows up with the yellow uniform. And I was going to be like, what do you think? But, you know, Bastion already did it for me, so that's good. Yep. They just stick the Cypher Reds in basically a shed. Yeah. Yeah, Jaden's an awesome duelist, but he's also a complete moron. It's like, imagine if Joey was the main character of Yu-Gi-Oh! And also even stupider, and you've got Jaden. This is basically a shed. Like, meanwhile, the Ra Yellows get a proper dormitory, and the Obelisk Blues get a castle. And it's like, there should have been some kind of oversight with this. Piss off, Chumley. Also, why do you have a unique colour uniform? You mean Cyrus? The whole idea of dueling, of like, even taking out the whole thing of everybody being ranked differently and everything works out. Everything works out differently because of that. The whole idea that it's based on whether you're a red, yellow, or blue is based on your grades and not your capability as a duelist is weird. What is it, Chansom? Yugi. It's specifically done that way. Kaiba set up Duelist Academy. He had Obelisk, as such that's his preferred god card. Marek had Ra, and as such Kaiba doesn't really care, so they're the mid. And Yugi had Slifer, so they're the weak, they're the lowest. I'm sorry, you teach alchemy at Duel Academy? Also, what the fuck is wrong with your neck? Look at that. It's horrifying. Yeah. Kinda surprised he doesn't turn out to be one of the shadow duelists. This guy. Or her. Not sure who this is. I'm not buying it, Jansen. Also, this whole thing, Crowler, so pissed off that Jaden beat him, decides to get Jaden expelled by trying to catch a photo of him sneaking into the girls' dormitory. And then the fact that Cyrus is the one that ends up with the letter, Alexis and her friends catch Cyrus and demand that Jaden come and rescue him. The fuck is going on with Duel Academy? Turn me in, you're the one who demanded I come here. I feel like I don't want to be at Duel Academy anymore. Everybody here is crazy. Alright, let's see what we get. Your move. When a monster you control by battle is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, special summon one elemental hero level 4 or lower monster from your hand or deck. I focus on girls when you could be playing card games. Sparkman. Elemental hero Sparkman. Okay, and let's go. Hey Dark Shadow Knight, welcome to the stream, buddy. This could be worrying because it completely negates the need of polymerization. Oh dear. Yes? This is going to be a temporary measure at best, as long as that... what was it? Fusion Gate? Fusion Gate is on the field? That's... worrying. What do we got? Mirror Gate. When an opponent's monster declares an attack targeting a face-up elemental hero monster you control, switch control the opponent's attacking monster with the targeted monster you control, then calculate damage. Okay. Work that out. Okay, let's add a monster. Sparkman, Bestinatrix, Avian, no, Clayman, maybe. Sparkman, Clayman. Go with Clayman then. I'm gonna set Clayman. What do I need? Sparkman plus Clayman. I could pull out Thunder immediately. Avian plus Bestinatrix. Alright. Yeah, I do get to activate this. The whole thing with banishing them would actually really work in my favour if I had Elemental Hero the Shining, which gains 300 attack for every Elemental Hero monster that's been removed from play. It was one of the cards that I've most typically used. Okay, let's see where she goes from here. That was a lot of effort for no real guarantee based on 1200 attack points. That made no sense to me. That was interesting. Make your opponent's monster attack instead. Ooh, that's nasty. It can attack directly next turn. At least it can only do 1200 damage. What use is that when you already threw down Fusion Gate? You've set it up so you don't need polymerization. Heat. Heat's pretty good. The extra 200 attack per elemental hero. Heat is one that is usually in my deck. It's simple, it's reliable, it can work as fusion material for elemental heroes, plus 200 attack per elemental hero, including itself. It's listed as 1600, but it includes itself in the calculation of 200 attack, so it never goes out with less than 1800, which is a good damage for a level 4 monster. And Alexis is done. And bada bing. Alexis defeated. Looks like I won. It was not a close match at all. I think this duel is like maybe 4 or 5 episodes after that. The mysterious abandoned dormitory. Well, we were doing Duel Monsters, the original series. We decided to move on to GX. Yeah, I've not spent much time on this game. Jaden never knows what he's doing, he's a moron. You know, I forgot Crowler hired this dude. Again, like, there needs to be some kind of oversight with this thing. Dueling is fun. Dueling is fun. I got kind of tired of just the whole game. And I really stopped several years ago. Several years ago? No, it would have been longer than that. I stopped partway through college. So now when I play Yu-Gi-Oh, I just play the video games every now and then. been a while since I actually dueled a person. But if Crowler hired this guy, how could he be behind the disappearances? I got like another half hour left, so this might be the last duel of the night, depending on how it goes. Let's see. But it's a shadow game. Your move. You know, it would really be nice if when you show me the cards, I actually got to read them. Archfiend monster to Cornish, or the Fiend monster to and a Chaos If we lose this, we lose our soul. So let's not lose. Avian, which is only good as fusion material, honestly. Yeah, I'm really liking the way Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution has the whole story mode where you go through the duels of each anime with the decks that those characters had, because it really mixes it up from just using the one deck that you've built all the time. And I think that was kind of neat. Any number of other games. That's interesting. Sparkman. Alright, I've got nothing at the minute. Avian has to be mixed with Burstinatrix for the fusion. Clayman has to be mixed with Sparkman for the fusion. There we go. Mirror Force. I'm gonna put that down. No. Put down another Clayman. And let's leave it there. Your move. Thanks for the follow, Assassin Kitty. Welcome to the stream, buddy. How you doing? What? Oh, that's fine. Good? That's good. That is good. We're just playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In the story mode. Cool stuff. I mean, it is cool stuff if you're in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Are you playing it online, or are you playing story mode like I am? Or are you just playing like a standalone duel? Ones with a higher attack. Not yet. You're farming, yeah. I was saying before, like, I really wished some of these Yu-Gi-Oh! Games would just let you have all the cards. Have access to all the cards so you can build your deck. As it is, whenever you move from one Yu-Gi-Oh! Game to another, it gets really tiresome having to just grind to get the cards you want again. Every time. Where did I start with Yu-Gi-Oh! Games? The first 5Ds World Championship game, I think, on DS. Yeah, I think that was 2008. I did 2009, 2010. And then I moved on to Tag Force 4 on PSP. and then Tag Force 5, and then I got a fan translation of Tag Force Special. And having to unlock all the cards from my deck in each game was incredibly tedious. I want to see what this does. Interesting. No, leave it for now. Yeah, Link Evolution's a solid game to play, to get if you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! As opposed to the original Legacy of the Duelist, which had too many cards locked behind DLC, which wasn't fun. Activate Mirror Force. I was reading that. Ashby monster on card on your side of the field is targeted by the effect of a card controlled by your opponent. When resolving the effect, roll a 6-sided die. The result is 1, 3, or 6. Negate the effect to destroy the card. Damn it. Hey, Nick Mac. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Got a lot of people popping in while we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! That's pretty cool. It's cool to see that people are looking for Yu-Gi-Oh! On Twitch. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna pull out Spark, man. I'm gonna equip him with Spark Blaster. No. No. Now let's dance. Yeah, you get some good duels. You get some good duels with Yu-Gi-Oh! At the minute we're just going through campaign mode, so we're basically reenacting the duels from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX at the minute. That's probably a little less interesting than people dueling with their own decks. But I hope you enjoy it regardless. No. I'm gonna say system-wise though, this doesn't work as well as Tag Force does. But that's also probably cheating, because then you can see their hand. What do we got? Don't you? Yeah, I believe you. No, I believe you. I mean, at this point, if you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Like this, you're probably really into the spirit of the game. Jan, have you not seen the World Championships, Chanson? There's always people interested in Yu-Gi-Oh! During the standby phase, draw cards until you have 4 cards in your hand. You do. During your next standby phase, after that, discard the same number of cards you drew, or your entire hand if you don't have enough. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna throw down Wing Karibo for a minute. Yeah, I tried watching the championships last year. They had this really interesting display where they had holograms set up to like try and work it the way it did in the show. There's like summon a card and then the hologram pops up behind them. The entire thing was only commentated on in Japanese though, which is particularly weird because the finalists of the championship, I think like maybe one of them, maybe two, were Japanese, the rest weren't. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! Properly since before Zeal came out. I was never overly into synchro summons, and now that... like, since they added stuff like the Xyz monsters, I don't have a clue how they work. Alright, so let's work this out. This was a bad idea and I should have read the card properly before I did this. I made a mistake. Is it simpler than synchro? Because I was never into synchro. Yeah, watching tournaments for me, like, I'm there for the drama of it. Like the dramatic twist of, oh, here's a trap card. Bam, everything twists again. Not every battle manages to pull off the same kind of tension as the anime. But every now and then you get one that's really good like that. Okay, I've got Avian, which doesn't help me, honestly. It's the entire reasoning behind why I'm pretty into the anime like beginning with Battle City, because once they defined the rules and started playing by them, the entire thing got super fun. Yeah. It's one of those things though, it's why you need the commentary in a language you can understand, so they'll actually explain what the cards that you don't know will do. Like they always do in the anime, like, I summon blah to the field, it does blah. No. Set this. No. I'm gonna keep this here for the minute. And I guess throw out Avian in defense. Come on, I want to work something out with this. No. Okay, we might be able to work something with this. Yeah. I mean, the battle... actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Game is never going to match the anime for how ridiculous it can get, but they can still be kind of fun. See how this goes, and chances are... Yeah, I'm gonna do that before the end of the turn. I think the game's crashed. Oh, there we go. Dark Mirage of Nightmares. Yeah, I was going to activate emergency provision before the end of the turn. Largely because I'm not going to survive this turn like this. So we get rid of both of them, because I've got no use for polymerization as it is. We'll keep that. Get the extra 2,000. That way I can at least survive this turn. Alright, good. I've not seen it take that long yet. Like, that's the first time it's really gone that slow. Okay, polymerization, warrior return alive, add it to your hand. Polymerization. Summon Under the Giant. Is it like... I remember there was the thing with Monopoly on Switch, where the AI got to a point where it would just refuse to make a move if it was going to lose. Okay. Sparkman, Clayman, go to the graveyard, summon Great Thunder, and with Skyscraper in play, we'll have enough attack points to be able to stop the enemy. Once per turn, you can discard one card to target one face-up monster on the field with original attack less than the attack of this card. Destroy that card. Alright. Elemental Hero monster has a higher attack. Attacks monster has a higher attack. Gains 1,000 attack. Well, that's good. That's good. Because, like, it was a thing with Switch Monopoly. It was really bad to begin with. And then they patched it, and it ended up with the AI refusing to make a move when it was in a losing position. Like, it would just lock the game. It was unbelievable. Why does this one have 35,000? That's gonna ruin me. It's messed up. The Monopoly on Switch was a mess. Tense. That was a stupid move to make. He could have actually had me there, but he destroyed the field card he had that was actually worth a damn. I mean, it was entirely necessary because he couldn't afford to pay the life point cost. He's backed himself into a corner. Because with this, gaining the 500 attack, these were both stronger than Great Thunder. Would have destroyed it, and then I would have probably lost this turn. I could have actually maybe have led to my downfall if that was the case. Huh. But I can't beat him this turn and probably not the next turn. So let's see how this ends up working out. And then that cost, which is negated by Pandemonium. Activate that. And we win. Summon Burst Tricks. Attack with Great Thunder to destroy the Archfiend. And then attack with Burst Tricks directly and we'll win. That was a fun turnaround. You had me on the ropes. You had me on the ropes there, I'll definitely admit. That was good. I had fun with that. Like, the duels that you almost lose are like some of the most fun. The ones that you just win outright are usually way less entertaining than that. Thank you. I'm glad it works out. And now we're going to play as Zane. Thanks, Jansen. Alright, so we'll make this the last duel of the night, and then we'll call it for the night. I've had fun with this, though. It's been fun playing Yu-Gi-Oh! But because this isn't a shadow duel, it means Jaden can lose. Which is why we're playing as Zane. Yeah. I feel like it's the same in anything you can do competitively like that. Like Tekken, Smash, Mario Party is more fun when things get closer. The threat of losing and just the outright challenge, even just playing video games. I reached a point when I was younger where just playing video games, cheats, stopped interesting me in a lot of ways, because playing with invincibility or infinite ammo and stuff was just kind of boring. It's not even the adrenaline rush, just challenge. Challenge can be fun. And while you won't always be after the challenge, like some games can like make it interesting through story, integration, and interactions like that. In general, challenge is the interesting part. What do we got? Cyber Phoenix. Oh, this is a machine deck. It's rare that I actually feel the adrenaline pumping in a video game like that. If that's the case, it's usually like late game stuff that I've had real trouble with. Like, I've already lost several times. And the point where I win is really close. That's when my adrenaline pumps. Other than that, like, it doesn't tend to happen just with regular challenge. That's risky. Cyber dragons in your graveyard. You activate one of these, or you have 3 or more. Activate both effects and resolve in sequence. Play different dimension capsule and work something out. Cyber Dragon, Day of Peace. Cyber Dragon Core. No. Air Plant, Cyber Dragon Zwei. Cyber Dragon. Cyber Phoenix, Cyber Dragon. I remember Cyber Dragon. Yeah, when there's an actual chance of loss, can be a lot of fun. I don't know, maybe my adrenaline's just kind of weird. Huh. Proto Cyber Dragon. Cyber Lava. Playing on Switch, the Switch Pro controller. Welcome to the stream, Robrain. We're just doing our last duel of the night against Jaden. We're playing as Zane. You can see the controller icon in the bottom left and the character we're playing as. MST is useful. Thanks for the follow, Nickback. Appreciate it. Probably worth noting, Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't a regular thing we do. My intention was really for this to be a one-off stream. Largely because I don't know how interesting I can keep Yu-Gi-Oh! Over like multiple streams. Well, I appreciate the follow though. No, I don't have a deck set up. We're still working on getting cards out in this game. I appreciate the offer, Rograin, but I don't have a deck set up. We're still working through this game. I need to get a lot of cards out. I wouldn't know the deck I'm using. Power Bond, we've already got that. Cyber Dragon Spy, Proto, Sage, Fusion, Polymerization. Fusion Sage. You can play using a basic deck. Like I said, I wouldn't know it. Right, let me just get a Cyber Dragon. What are you playing there? Like I said earlier though, it's been a very long time since I've actually dueled a person. I kind of fell out of it, and over the last like 8 or 9 years, the only time I really play Yu-Gi-Oh! Is against AI in the games. Yeah, at least we got another monster. Let's see what we got here. So I have a Twin Dragon, 2 Cyber Dragons, 3 Cyber Dragons. Interesting. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not gonna be playing your Rograin. Assassin Kitty seems to know what they're up to. But yeah, I'm gonna be ending the stream after this duel. Already going a little bit longer than I usually do. I appreciate the offer though. I have to figure out what it is that I'm doing. Try and work out Zane's deck on the fly. Two polymerizations, didn't need that. Personally, I tend to use an elemental hero deck. Play rockets. My deck is years out of date at this point, though. Another polymerization. Let me throw this down. Hand or field. Have this there. See how that goes. Phantom Knight. Yeah, like I say, it's really cool that there are people searching for Yu-Gi-Oh games to watch on Twitch. It's really cool. Makes me think of an article I saw earlier today that chess is a growing sport on Twitch, which is really cool. Oh, it's my turn. I thought it was their turn. Cyber Dragon Core, when it's normal summoned, add cyber spell, trapped to the end. Only your opponent controls a monster you can special summon from your deck. That could be interesting. I hope you two have fun, and I'm glad you were able to meet up here. Good luck to both of you, although that doesn't really work. Because you can't both have good luck, because one of you has to lose. Because let's be fair, a draw isn't fun for anybody. I hope you have fun. Okay, do that. This battle's been actually really kind of dull. That card. No. I feel like it's super risky. I hope you guys have fun. I still don't know what these 2 extra spots are for. These were not here when I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh man, as long as people have fun. Kind of the point of Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel like a lot of people miss this part of the reason why I got out of Yu-Gi-Oh! That'd be fun, what's the point? This is going to be super risky to attack with this. That's risky. Yeah. Continue to attack, I guess. Gonna activate the effects anyway, so yeah, that was always gonna happen. This was always gonna go badly with that. Cyber Dragon. That's cool, Chansum. I appreciate being here, like, regardless. Special summon. Alright. Got a lot of viewers today. And a bunch of chatters, like, I'm... Oh boy. Really surprised that so many people are looking for Yu-Gi-Oh! On Twitch, and it's super cool. This is horrible. Only I had super polymerization. Jaden did not win this easily in the series. Yeah, this, like, we had something. We lost Cyber End Dragon, but we pulled Cyber Dragon out because of the special summon effect. And then they activated Monster Reborn, which... just went horribly. Because they took Cyber End Dragon with its 4,000 attack that I can't do anything against. The really funny thing about this is Jaden loses this duel in the anime. I'm glad people were able to meet up for a duel in my stream. It's cool stuff, bringing people together. What streams were all about. Duel within a duel. On this person, you can reveal this one spell in your hand. This card's name becomes Cyber Dragon until the end phase. It becomes Cyber Dragon in the graveyard. Still waiting for Rogue. No, I'm sorry, this duel's taken such a poor turn. This duel has gone horribly and hasn't been that entertaining. I'm sorry about that. I was hoping this last duel would be fun. It really just hasn't worked out. Try this again. Cyber Dragon Via. The only thing I remembered about Cyber Dragons was standard Cyber Dragon can be special summoned if your opponent has a monster and you don't. Because I've never used Cyber Dragons before. Okay, let's try this. Get. Let's see. Cyber Dragon that I. Spy, Core, Fusion Sage. Don't need that. Not yet. I've never been into these stall cards, which seems to be what the Cyber Lava are. Destroy by battle and sent to the graveyard, special summon another one. I've never been fond of those. Like the token cards. On. Okay, get rid of that to pull out Cyber Dragon. Set the repair plant. And then attack, hoping it'll go better this time. Okay. Cyber Dragon hasn't been destroyed, so it's going better this time. That damn skyscraper. Alright, there we go. Fusion Sage. Proto Cyber Dragon. What can we do against Skyscraper? Because that's going to boost the elemental heroes by 1,000 each. What do we do with the Skyscraper card? What do we do with the Skyscraper card? What do we do with the Skyscraper card? Over in the field spell. Only when they attack. But that's the problem, I can't put anything on the field that will work out better for me. Cyber Dragon's special effects will be completely wiped out by that, I'll just burn through my Cyber Dragons. That's not strong enough. Set the lava. Wait a minute, no, you've got a point. I can destroy it if I pull out a Cyber Dragon and the special summon. No, yeah, no, you're right, I'm an idiot. The problem is it still leaves us open. Because Burstinatrix, sure, get rid of that. Still not with a problem of... There's 2 more Burstinatrixes in there, not to mention Sparkman, which has 1,600. Zane's deck seems to be loaded down with spell cards. Eat Sparkman. Either of those could destroy Cyber Dragon as it currently stands. I have ruined myself. And this is gonna go poorly for me. Oh boy. Fusion Gate was a bad idea. Well, the battery on my controller's dying. I'm losing this turn. Are you kidding me? They give you hints if you lose? So they basically expect you not to know how to use the decks, is what they're saying. But the hint is, considering how chance-based a lot of this can be, the hints aren't great to begin with. Sparkman. $1,600. No. 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 Stop being poor, buy better cards, hope you draw the right cards. Monster Reborn is something to hold on to. Definitely something to hold on to for the minute. Really wish it would stop asking me that when I've got anything, any kind of card I can activate all the damn time. Do I want to activate it? Your opponent drew a card, do you want to activate? It's your opponent's standby turn, do you want to activate? Your opponent just coughed, do you want to activate? Like, this feels excessive. And I'm currently stuck with nothing I can do against Sparkman. How did Zane become the best duelist with this garbage deck? Like, so much of this relies so heavily on actually pulling out the right monsters, rather than pulling out any one of a bunch of decent monsters. I don't get it. No, I don't. You know, that's actually a good idea, Nick. Reducing the number of cards in the deck so I have a better chance of drawing something worthwhile. That's a good idea. Just the idea that I'm left unable to do anything against one of Jaden's most basic cards really bothers me. Oh, fine. It was Mirror Force. Okay. Cyber Dragon. We can do something. And summons Vi as well. Okay, so you should get an extra 300 during damage. There we go. I don't get this deck. It's way too reliant on pulling the exact right cards. Set that. Hey, Sana. How you doing, buddy? Later than ever. Yeah, I'm glad you're good. Glad you're good. Glad you're good. Need to finish this before the controller battery dies. My charging cable is over there, and I want to go and get it. Can we use this for anything worthwhile? All Spark, man. And nothing worth going out of my way for here. So leave Monster Reborn in a minute. Oh no, we're finishing this stream after we win this duel. It's been the intention for like half an hour now. I didn't notice it had been like half an hour. Yeah. It's alright, man. I'm honestly surprised I ended up playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For this long. I was intending for it to be like a 2-hour stream. Yeah, attack Bubble, man. Okay, that worked out. What do you got? Flame Wingman. Which isn't all that impressive, actually. Destroy Cyber Lava, it's there to die anyway. Really wish it would let you go back when you realise you pressed the wrong button. Alright, so let me see this. No, I'm gonna keep that. Because if he summons Great Thunder, then that'll be a great trump card to play. Yeah, let's turn that into defense. Not yet. We're gonna win this time, I'm damn sure of it. Now make it happen. No. Spark Ban. And if he combines that with Clayman, there we go. Doesn't have a Clayman to combine it with, though. No. No. Okay, activate this. Not yet. Still early in GX. Don't chain another card. Cyber Dragon. 2 turns. Okay. No. 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 Yes. My favourite elemental hero was always either the Shining or Absolute Zero. I like both of them. Absolute Zero probably had my favourite design. Stalemate. No. Not yet. Getting some Enforcer. Normal summon, you can make all Cyber Dragon, currently Troll, level 5. You have special summon any monsters during the turn you activate this effect, except machine monsters. If this card is banished. Alright, we're gonna do this now. We're going to work this round. We're going to make this work. We're going to split Flame Wingman. We're going to work on ending this. Sturtrix and Avian. Good thing to get rid of them both now, because if we didn't and he pulled out Polymerization, it'll be another Flame Wingman to deal with. One more turn, we get another Cyber Dragon. Skyscraper, there's the trouble. Cyber Phoenix. Go. Put down Cyber Phoenix. And attack directly. We could go for Cyber End Dragon, but let's not do that while there's an unknown card on the field. When we can work out pretty well as we are. Because making the push for Cyber End Dragon is what killed us last time. It's always risky to go for a super powerful card like that. And another Cyber Phoenix. We're gonna special summon, or tribute summon, by getting rid of Cyber Phoenix for Cyber Dragon. And then we end it. Hey Leah, welcome to the stream, friend. And that's it, that's victory. Finally. That duel was a pain. I played it a bunch in college, and then kind of stopped a little after college. Mostly because I was tired of the scene. A lot of the people I was in the position to play against just weren't fun to play with. Thanks, Nick. It somehow worked out. Somehow. But with that, I think that's it. We went kind of over time trying to win that duel. Just gonna do the that's fine. Yeah, went kind of over time trying to win that duel. Oh no, it's done this. Cyber Dragon for the finish. No. I left I left Yu-Gi-Oh! A little before Zeal happened. Chances are, like, I continue playing Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution story mode, and I'll have to learn them, and also actually get good at synchro summoning, which I was never good with. My entire deck was built around fusion summons instead, which was just simpler for me. It was effective. But yeah, it's gonna call it for tonight. I want to thank everybody who joined the stream. I always really appreciate the support. We've had a lot of people coming through today, and that's really cool. It's cool to see a lot of people turn out for Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't honestly expect that. Unfortunately, this has been a one-off stream. Thank you, Leah. Thank you for the follow. Unfortunately, this has been a one-off stream. We're not likely to come back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Anytime soon, I'm afraid. We come back, we'll be going back to Zelda. We need to continue finish Twilight. We need to work on finishing Twilight Princess and Arkham City. We need to finish those, and I do want to get Digital Devil Saga 2 started before the end of September. Yeah, it's super cool that so many people have turned out for Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't expect that. I expected this to be a really quiet stream, and it hasn't been. And that's really cool. I appreciate all the support. Like, if you're not gonna be chill with Yu-Gi-Oh!, what's the point? It's fun stuff, fun card games. Maybe one day we'll play them on motorcycles. Yeah. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's cool. If you have the option, and you're after a little more Yu-Gi-Oh! Thanks for joining us, Nick. Thank you for the follow. If you want a little more Yu-Gi-Oh! And you're willing to like do a little unusual stuff, check out Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Force Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Force Special Arc 5, Arc V on PSP, which is really cool. Before this, it was my preferred way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! It was only released in Japan, but it does have a full English translation. Although it's worth noting, the English translation, the fan translation, the people who did it were very clearly big fans of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. And so all of the characters from original Yu-Gi-Oh! Have their abridged personalities. So be aware of that. But it's a great little Yu-Gi-Oh! game to play on the go. I recommend it. I'm glad you popped in, Sina. Good to see you. I don't know when we'll be back with the next stream. We are currently running off schedule. Oh no. What's up, Jansen? What, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge personalities? Yeah, it means really mostly just skipping through a lot of the dialogue because it's repeated catchphrase. Yeah, it's repeated catchphrases. Because a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge that people remember was just characters with catchphrases. So, but the card game's properly translated and it's totally fun to play. If you want to emulate it, or if you've got a modded PSP to play it on, it's a great way to have Yu-Gi-Oh! In your pocket. Especially if you've got like a PSP Go, because PSP Go is like super portable. Yeah, we're currently off schedule at the minute. I don't know when we'll be back. There will be details in the Discord when we are. I want to thank everybody who joined the stream. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much for watching. Big special thank you to the new followers. Make sure I get everybody. Assassin Kitty, Dark Lord Duelist, Nick Mac, and Leah. That's 4 new followers for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Stream that I didn't really expect to turn out for. That's super cool. Thank you so much, guys. And I hope you stop in for the non-Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff and enjoy it, but if you don't, I understand. Big special thank you to everybody who joined the chat. It's Ninja, Chansum, Teak, Sina, Nick Mac, Leah, Assassin Kitty, Rogue Rain. I feel like there was somebody else earlier on. Dark Lord Duelist. Who is the other one I'm thinking of, though? I do like to thank everybody for joining me in chat. I don't know. Does it have it on this one? Nope. And this one is just going to be the same. Nope. Alright. Yes, like, big special thank you to everybody who joined the chat. Thank you so much for keeping me company. As I say, I was expecting this to be a small, quiet stream. I didn't think it appealed to many people, and I'm glad a lot of people came in and enjoyed it. Next time we'll come back. I want to get back to doing the afternoon streams and doing more original Tomb Raider, because original Tomb Raider is fun. It's really good for a chill stream, and I just want to keep doing them in the afternoon. Need to get back and finish Arkham City. I think after Arkham City's done, we're going to jump straight into Code Veronica and get that out of the way, like I've promised. And once Twilight Princess is done, we're going to go into Digital Devil Saga 2, which should be fun. Is anybody live right now? Let's find out. Magic is currently live streaming Oblivion. Let me give a shout out to Magic. Because we don't do raids, because I don't want to make anybody feel obligated to jump in and check out the streamer. So I just recommend somebody that I would raid if I was raiding. Magic's cool, playing Oblivion. Doesn't use a mic because he has anxiety. Instead, replies in chat. He's a cool dude. Him and his brother, the cool dudes. Well, Teaks Tuesdays are turn-based Tuesdays. And Magic, I don't know that Magic has a schedule. He just seems to stream whenever he wants. So if you're ever bored, there's a good chance that Magic is gonna pop on soonish. Magic's cool. But with that, turn-based Teak Tuesday. You could call it Mecha Mondays. I don't have a regular stream schedule spot for Monday at the minute. I used to, then I got burnt out and cut it down to Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays. Really need to push this and get back into like the super regular streaming while I have the chance, so that we can get through everything we've got. I mean, it's the 14th now, and I wanted to do Digital Devil Saga in September. We may have to push Kudelka off and just keep doing DDS2 in Halloween, which works. I mean, SMT's always been kind of horror. I can do any time I want. Yeah, if we continue with, I want to continue with the Tomb Raider streams, which happen in the afternoon. If I'm doing them, I'll post on the Discord. It's gonna be around 1 PM-ish, but it doesn't have a set time because it's always like, yeah, I'm gonna sit down and do some Tomb Raider. The original, like not the new one, the original. That's fun. Like I say, Shin Megami Tensei in general usually has some kind of horrifying elements, so it could work for Halloween. Like Devil Survivor definitely does. Devil Summoner maybe not. SMT3 does. Persona is less horror, definitely. Like actual SMT, yeah. But yeah, let's not drag the ending out like we usually do. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. Thanks so much for keeping company. Everybody in the chat, I always really appreciate it. I did see the picture. I did see the picture. It was a good picture. But it was a funny picture. I've seen... No, it's not you, Chansum, it's me. More than anything. I've seen other memes like that. This is Persona, this is SMT. I've never seen that specific one. So that was fun. But yeah, Twilight Princess, Arkham City. I'm probably not going to do Arkham Origins yet. Probably give that a bit of time. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the Yu-Gi-Oh! Stream. We played card games for a bit. And with that, I want to thank everybody for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic time of day. And let me get some different music up for this. For us to end on. Yeah, and so with that, thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic time of day. And we'll hopefully catch you next time when we'll be doing either Arkham City, Twilight Princess, or continuing the original Tomb Raider in the afternoon. Take care, guys. Goodbye. Bye. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye. Bye.